Gates are open. Gate 8, Star Express, and Star Express just rousted at early to hold position and is amongst the leading vicinity. There's a line of 6 going into the turn at the 1200-meter marker. The Secret is out as right there in the early stages. Luna Rush around them, the white sheepskin noseband bounds away, and Luna Rush puts speed into play by 2 at the 1000 peg. The Secret is out, purple sleeves and cap second. Folk Dance in the open on the right. The speed is genuine. Twice as Smart back and forth, 4 lengths off. Star Express is perfectly poised between runners in 5th position, 2 lengths away. Final Judgment moves around. Then got Rose and Bloom, heaps of fun. Emily J, Dawn Calling as we read back. Tahini got about 10 lengths to make up. Tahini now as they go down towards the 600-meter marker. Gimme 6 is going to have to come from Stone Last. Homeward bound in the Tibouchina Stakes, Grade 2, Luna Rush. The Secret is out right there. Folk Dance, Twice as Smart. Towards the outside, Final Judgment. Star Express, Hooked Extreme outside the green cap, 3 to make up. The Secret is out, coming to the 200, Final Judgment. Folk Dance, Star Express is warming up, Twice as Smart on the inside. The Secret is out. Star Express is now lunging late. The Secret is out, just going to last from Star Express a neck. Final Judgment, Twice as Smart. Gimme 6 was taking off in the latter stages. The Secret is out. From day one has been all about class, and this Grade 2 belongs to her. Star Express was catching stride for stride, but MJ Bielefeld manages to find that little bit extra, and they win that long neck decision. The Secret is out. I think she's a horse who's bled 2 or 3 times. I think twice. 3rd time, I think that's the end of their career. So she has bled twice before. They came to KZN. They gave her a nice barrier trial. Poinsettia. The filly sprint 3rd and 4th, and she now takes the Grade 2 Tibouchina Stakes. Star Express, Final Judgment, Twice as Smart a cracker. Gimme 6 from Stone Last. Dawn Calling. Homeward bound, The Secret is out, popped out, moved beautifully down the centre of the course. This is for the Millers and the Nelsons. Of course, out of the Goalkeeper mare, Secret of Victoria. The family they know exceptionally well did well. And Star Express is lunging all the while. The Secret is out, just labours out for a stride or 2. Star Express gets there, and they almost brush quarters. But as they come to the post, The Secret is out, has done enough. Back to the studio.
Just witnessed the running of the Tibouchina Stakes, a Grade 2 for 400,000 Rand, brought to you by Halfway Melinda Toyota. And joining us in the winner's enclosure, Mr. Neil Butcher, Director of Gold Circle and Chairperson of the Racing Club. And alongside him, Mr. Suresh Subaran, Dealer Principal from Halfway Melinda Toyota. Gentlemen, thanks for coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation. And first up, let's have a word with the winning jockey, and of course he knows this filly the best that anyone could from all the jockeys in the jockey room. He is the stable jockey for Vaughan Marshall, MJ Bielefeld. And M, listening to you earlier on and listening to Vaughan, you guys fancied your chances this afternoon?
Yeah, most definitely it is. One of the best fillies probably in the race, and in the papers you don't really see anything of her. The family is fantastic. All a Secret won over a mile here, and after last run I got back at the pull-up within 50 metres or about 200 metres clear the rest of the field, and I came back and said to Mr. Marshall, if we don't run over ground we'll be very silly, and it worked out today.
What was the plan? I saw you went early at the top of the straight. You had a lot of horse?
Yeah, decent. You know, in the sprint last time I could have maybe sat on it a little bit too long because she really took off late, and we went a good gallop and she was travelling hard. Just let her slide in my hands, and I got to 350. I said, listen, if she quickens the way she does now, it'll take a very good filly to beat her. I was worried that the only one I thought would come from behind is Star Express. I thought she got a good turn of foot, but I thought if I get away from her, she's not going to make it up, and that's how it worked out.
When it comes to the fairest sex in the stable, she's one of your favourites?
The whole family is.
Well, you've done well with this entire family, Em, and nice to pick up a Grade 2 with this filly. This is a happy hunting ground, KZN. She loves it here.
Yeah, most definitely. She had her problems in Cape Town, but I think it's more Mr. Marshall having the fun with Garth supporting and the whole team at home, and Mr. Marshall is the genius with the captain also. Fantastic. Thanks to Garth and the whole team for the support. Mr. Marshall, the whole team, and my sponsors, Avantier. Once again, Rising Sun, it's fantastic to have a crowd here. Well done, guys.
Well done. Winning jockey, MJ Baileyfeld. Well done, M. Then the winning trainer, a gentleman who is a massive supporter of the KZN champion season. Very seldom does he miss a year, and he often goes home with the spoils as well. Vaughan, you love the trip to KZN.
Yeah, it's my hometown, as you know, Durban, but I'm a Cape Townian now, but it's always great to come back.
This filly, I mentioned in my preview as a juvenile, Group 1, Alan Robertson. Last year she took the poinsettia, and you had her in very good form this season.
Yes, Dees, she came back from a suspension for bleeding, which was a bit of a headache, but she's shown no signs of it since, so we brought her along slowly, and she acquitted herself well in those 2 prep runs. And when this race came along and she was well drawn, we took our chances, and it worked out well.
Now, M touched on one thing. When it comes to the sire, Captain L, you seem to be an absolute genius getting them right. Unforgettable memories he gave you as a racehorse, Vaughan.
Yeah, Dees, he's very close. He was very close to my heart, and he was one hell of a racehorse. And unfortunately, we'll never know how good he really was, because he came up as a 3-year-old and he got a lung infection and damaged his lungs rather badly. And we took him back to Cape Town, and we brought him back to sprint. So he won the Merchants and the Diadem, and that was it. So none of us really knew how good he was.
Well, a tremendous training feat, Vaughan, the way you've kept this filly on the boil, and to Mr. G.M. Miller and Mr. B.G. Nelson, who unfortunately not with us today, if you can also accept on behalf of them. But well done, Vaughan. Winning trainer, Vaughan Marshall, representing his winning trophy. And then, of course, the winning owners, well done to G.M. Miller and B.G. Nelson. They are the winning owners. You want to say something on behalf of the owners, Vaughan?
Dees, from all of us at Vaughan Marshall Racing, I'd just like to say thank you to Melinda Toyota for the sponsorship, and for Rising Sun. They do a fantastic job, and I think it's a lesson to all of us that it can be done if your heart's in the right place.
And well done to your team, Vaughan.
Thanks very, very much.
Lovely. And then the winning groom, the gentleman that's taking care of number 2, the secret is out. His name is Bedeshani Gondolo. Bedeshani, well done, my man. You've done a great job with this horse, and you're going to receive your winning memento from dealer principal Suresh Subaran. That is the winning groom of the Tibouchina Stakes, who is Bedeshani Gondolo. Thank you, Neil. Mr. Neil Butcher, who is Director of Gold Circle, Chairperson of the Racing Club, and Mr. Suresh Subaran for coming down and helping us with the winning presentation. Of course, Suresh is the dealer principal from Halfway Melinda Toyota. But the 2018 running of the Grade 2 Tibouchina Stakes, an impressive winner, number 2, the secret is out.